Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm the K-pop mailman, and I'm excited because it's been a minute. It has been a minute since I've gotten to sit down and do a reaction. It would have been what? Beach's debut, probably? Man, that's been quite a bit of time. So there's going to be a bunch of videos here that I'm going to get recorded today and hopefully be able to stagger out to you guys here over the next couple weeks. As I've expressed before, got a lot going on in life with working, and I'm going to be selling my house here soon. So stick with me. I appreciate you guys. But we are going to be getting back into the debut series right here. We are going to be checking out XN, I think is how you would pronounce it, I would assume. Keeping the Fire. So this is a girl group. We did Zikers was our last boy group when we did the last debut series video. So we'll go back to a girl group. We are going to have to start doing a couple more boy groups, like a girl group, a boy group, a boy group, a girl group, because unfortunately there's just in this first half of 2023 there was more boy group debuts. So I'm gonna have to double up on a couple of those. So here we go. Let's get into it. Know nothing about this group. Not sure who they're from or anything like that. And yeah, let's get into it.
Exit. Fire. Keeping the fire. Exit. Keeping the fire. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Keeping the fire. Na 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 na. Keeping the fire. Keeping the fire. 거침없이 달려가 보네. 더 이상의 후회는 없어. 흘릴 만큼 흘렸던
They're giving me like some old school black pink vibes, to be honest. Colors wise too.
Keeping the fire 고쳐질 것 같아 수많은 연습과 땀방울 Make it real, make it soft 숨겨왔던 fire is
A couple of the girls definitely seem look mixed. I feel like we see just a lot more in K-pop, you know? Wish her voice was louder. That's a production thing. I mean, I guess she could make it louder, but that was interesting. Her vocals are so quiet to me. Pause this real quick, and I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. It just seems so quiet. Ooh, I like this water transition. That was good. A lot of power in their moves, so obviously water like throws off of them. Do a body roll there, that'd be good. Oh man, I would have loved like a bridge and then go into some more. But we know that songs have just gotten shorter and shorter nowadays. Honestly, I really did like it. And I think it's one of those ones where the more I listen to it, I'll probably like it even more. It did give me a lot of Blackpink vibes, you know, and it's like people will be like, don't compare and stuff like that. But it's just like when you have somebody that's such a cornerstone to K-pop, you know, into music as a whole, and like had, especially for me, that's the group that got me into K-pop. You know, I stumbled upon a reaction channel that was having people, you know, listen to Blackpink for the first time, and that's how I got into K-pop. And so as much as that group to me has fallen off a lot, you know, I love the girls, but you know, they got a shit company behind them, and and all that, but that's, for another video. They just had a lot of that kind of. I feel like in this debut series, I haven't. It's hard because I've been so intermittent to remember everything we've gotten into so far, but I don't feel like one's been that grungy, kind of really getting in there. There was the duo group, and I'm spacing on their name. They kind of went in for a little bit, but the overall sound of this song was just very like grungy, and it kind of had a lot of rap to it. And I really enjoyed it. It was a nice change of pace. I'm intrigued by the group. I would love to listen to more by the group. We get through some of these videos, and that's not always the case. A lot of times it's like, well, I'm gonna need to listen to some more music from them on my own time, or maybe I'll have to just re-listen to this a couple times. But I could tell you from watching this one and listening to this one that I would like to see more from them. Um, they do seem very new. Obviously, it's a debut, but like it does seem like there's areas where they could improve, in just stage presence and stuff like that. It gave me kind of the feels of our first song we reacted to on this channel in that aspect, which was by Hana, right? Blaze, which I really like that song. It grew on me more and more. But they kind of have a similar feeling in the aspect of there's just it's very clear that they're new and that it's their debut, and there just could have been some more polishing, I think, in some areas. But as I always say with this stuff, I could never do it. So good on them, because it's just amazing. The more I watch, survival shows and stuff, we just watched A2K and stuff, and just watching how hard these groups work and the amount of time they have to put into it, and just being able to sing while you dance. Some of these dances these groups do is absolutely out of this world. But looking at it, there are some areas that it's like it seems like it could have been more polished before they released it, type thing. Like I know that Baby Monster, which I know nothing about this group, but they're a group coming from YG. They pushed theirs. They were supposed to debut, and then they stopped because they just said they weren't ready. Basically, from what I saw in the I saw it like on my timeline or something. That it's like they just wanted to tweak some more stuff. They felt like they could use a little bit more time, and I think they're coming. I think they're debuting here soon. And that's all I could say about this. There was just a couple things I think could have used a little bit more polishing. But I really love that rain scene. It was a solid transition to get to that rain scene. We're all lined up in the same formation, and then I think she did like a hair whip, and it takes us to the rain scene. And like I said, something rain scenes are always really cool. It's just fun, and the girls did good, especially whoever was in the center, at really accentuating her movements and giving them some extra power, so that their water flicks off of her fingertips, her hair, and stuff like that. And it kind of just makes it a little bit more than just a rain scene, and it allows for the dance to feel more impactful, with just those little intricacies, accentuating what she's already gonna do. She just kind of adds some impact. Something that JYP talked about with A2K. I might talk about A2K a lot now because it's just a show I really like, and I love how JYP interacts. But he talks about that, being able to extend extra to impact where you need to put power into moves and stuff like that, and it's very important, and you can see that here. They did that, especially in the rain scene. So I enjoyed this group. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever listened to this group, if they have some more stuff out, and what your thoughts on their debut were. And I'll see you guys at the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.